Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wa kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. Bay'ul asiri wal inabi wa sharabi wa alati lahwi wa mu'amalati man khalat al haram. So this chapter says selling fruit juices and selling grapes, wa sharabi and other type of drinks, wa alati lahwi and selling the instruments of lahu, musical instruments, or the other instrument by which people play, like ludo and chess and those chess. Okay? وَمُعَامَلَةُ مَنْ خَالَطَ الْحَرَامِ. What about dealing with a person whose income is mixed? Whose income is mixed, meaning some of his income is from halal and some other haram. For example, like you see the grocery shops, there are many Asian people, they sell halal things as well, but what do you call, off license? Cigarette, alcohol as well they sell. So it is this type of people, we can say the income is mixed. Part of it is halal and the money that you are making by selling cigarette and alcohol is haram. So what's the ruling? Yes, Ali.
وبيع عصير للمخمر باطل كذا عنب مع كل عون لمفسد كشمع لشراب وأكل وجوزة القمار وشطرنج وسيف لمحد ودف ومزمار وجارية الغناء وعود وعن إيجار ذلك فاصدد كذا بيع مأمور بسعي بجمعة إذا أذن الثاني وعنه الذي ابتدي كذا الحكم فيما ضاق من وقت غيرها وصحح من
المعذور عنها
بأوطل ويحرم إيجار الكلاب وبيعها بغير خلاف عندنا لم يقيد وكره بلا حظر مبايعة امرئ
تمول من
حل وحظر
منكد. Okay, let's start. Bismillah. وبيع أسير. Asir means juice, fruit juice. Selling fruit juice is halal or haram? Halal, generally speaking, it is halal. But if you are selling fruit juices, lil mukhammiri, someone who is going to turn it into alcohol, meaning, for example, someone running a bar, let's say, and you know that he sells alcohol, ready-made and homemade as well. So if he this type of person coming to buy juice from you, okay, then obviously there is a strong possibility that he may use the juice to turn it into alcohol. I mean, if the juice nothing is added, preservatives or so, if you leave it more than 3 days, it will turn gradually. It will turn to alcohol, or meaning it will intoxicate. So that's what he's saying. Bayu asirin al-mukhammiri, selling juices for someone he's going to use it for khamar. He's going to turn it alcohol. Khamar means, yes, the drink that intoxicates. Batilun. Okay, meaning you're sure that this person is going to use for this purpose, so don't sell, even though it is juice only. Okay, regarding the khamar, because the issue of khamar is very serious, and there's a hadith in which Prophet ﷺ said 10 people have been cursed because of alcohol, or 10 people who have involvement with alcohol, they have been cursed ala lisani Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, meaning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has cursed those people. Who those are? Any type of involvement, someone who is making, someone who is selling, someone who is buying, someone who is carrying, and someone for whom it is being carried out, okay, and someone who is serving. All 10 people have been mentioned. Anyone who has to do anything with the alcohol, he has meaning. Obviously the one who is selling, the one who is buying, the one who is drinking, they are the main culprit, but other people who have played their part, they also have been cursed. So it is juice and it is halal. You can use for yourself or you can sell for other people as well. But if you know that this particular individual is going to use it or turn it into alcohol, then don't sell him. Kada inabun, and that is the same ruling with respect to grapes. Okay, selling grapes is fine, but you get order from someone who is running a bar, let's say, and he's known to sell alcohol, ready-made one and homemade one. So it is very likely that he's going to use this grapes that he's buying from you to use for those type of beverages. But if an ordinary person comes, then you sell because you are selling fruit for him. Okay, ma kulli awnin li mufsidi, and that is the ruling with everyone. Ma kulli awnin li mufsidi, meaning that is the ruling who is being helped or who is helping to someone who is going to cause corruption. Meaning helping to someone who is going to do something wrong is wrong. So if you are selling grapes or selling fruit juices for someone who is likely to use for alcohol, then it is haram because of the same ruling. Don't be part of, meaning help each other on the ta'awunu al-birri wa taqwa, help each other on righteous acts. وَلَا تَعَوْنُوا لِلْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ, don't help one another in acts of disobedience and sinful acts. Okay, kasham in shurab, similarly selling shama. Okay, candles or fireworks to someone who is going to use in a wrong way. Like for example, the fireworks that on Christmas Day, on the what we say New Year. So if you know that someone is buying from you these things or candles and he's going to use for birthday candles or something, don't sell. Or if he's going to use these candles or other thing to celebrate Eid Milad or even Christmas or New Year, then obviously these are something wrong, so don't sell them. وَجَوْزَةِ الْقِمَارِ. Okay, جَوْزَةُ الْقِمَارِ. What جَوْزَةُ الْقِمَارِ means? Gambling instruments. For example, you see the Wheel of Fortune or something. Okay, sometimes they have some other issues. Turn this one and yes, you will get wherever it stops and they charge you money. So what he's saying was جَوْزَةُ الْقِمَارِ. Previously they used to use like Ludo, what do you call the stuff? Which dice. Got number, huh? Dice. Yes, so he's saying Jawzatul Qimar, the dice by which is used for gambling. Okay, throw how many number it comes and you will get that much amount of money and so on and so forth. So he's saying don't sell them because the Qimar, gambling itself is haram. So if you are selling the dice, that is going to be used for this purpose, don't. Wa shatranj, and don't sell shatranj as well. Okay, shatranj is the chess. You find small pictures, elephant, king, I'm not sure what they are, but and shatranj, meaning our scholars have spoken about shatranj, and majority of the scholars are very critical. They regard playing shatranj, all this time wasting, haram. And there is a saying of Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu. He saw some people sitting and the shatranj, chess. Shatranj is the chess, isn't it? Okay, and obviously you have to move this. So he said, subhanallah, he used the ayah, ma hazihi tamathilu allati antum laha akifun. When Ibrahim alayhi salam entered into the worshipping place, he saw his people standing and showing respect to the idols. Then he said, ma hazihi tamathilu allati antum laha akifun. What are these pictures of these idols you are showing respect and worshipping? He used the same one for when he saw some people sitting and the chessboard was there and they were moving. Because in there as well you have this type of little idols, I'm not sure. They may be history, they are connected to those type of, what we say, pagan belief or so. You have king, you have elephant as well? Yeah. And what else?
Vizier, king, and the pawns.
Yes, so there may be some history for these, why we have these. Okay, and what happens? Someone get addicted to this place. You are busy playing, and even the prayer time comes, you either pray, not pray, or either delay. So there is nothing good comes out of this, and there is no exercise. Let's say if there is no money involved, still there is no benefit as well. Is there any benefit in chess?
Strategy.
Huh? Strategy.
That's what people say.
You use your brain, huh?
We use it. But you can do math if you want to use your brain.
Yeah, but it is
not
good
a game
to.
of chance with chess.
It's not a game.
It's not a game of chance. It's a game of skill.
Yeah, so you polish your skill by learning the real math, other thing. But you find scholars are very critical about shatranj. Chess. Okay, وَسَيْفٍ لِمُوتَدِ, selling weapons. Saif means, yes, saif. What saif means? Sword. Selling sword to someone who is known to be violent. Okay? Then obviously it is wrong. You know, if you are selling these weapons to these people who are gangsters and they are going to use, kill someone or attack someone, don't sell them. It's not only sword, any weapons, like big knife or whatever. In America, it is legal to buy, and see how many crimes happen with the guns and pistols, and it is. I think those who make money out of it are very powerful. It's not letting the government pass the rules or so, or prohibit. And there was a news that a girl who was learning, she targeted the teacher the other day and killed. I mean, the one who was learning how to sharpen her target, and the lady who was teaching, after she learned, she turned to her like it is play for her, killing her like a bird. And she killed her teacher, Nabillah. Obviously, those who people don't have iman and purpose of the life, they can do anything silly, or anything bad. Okay, but duf wa mizmar, selling duf and selling the musical instruments, they also haram, because these things are haram, and the practice of music or using a musical instrument haram. So will be the case with the selling of this instrument, because the one who is going to buy, he's not going to buy to put in his home, he's going to buy to use them. So if you sell those instruments, you are being part, or you are helping one another in acts of disobedience. وَجَارِيَةِ الْغِنَى, and he said selling the female slaves that are known to sing or dance. Okay, selling female slave is fine. Okay, what female slave you mean? Those who have been captured in the war, in the proper jihad. Okay, so instead of keeping them in prison, they are distributed among the participants, so they live like a part of the family. And their sexual desires also fulfilled through the master. So just selling them is fine. You're selling to someone, fine. But if someone is known to be expert in dancing and singing, then it is haram to sell. Because the one who is going to buy, obviously is going to buy to use her in the field. Okay, for oud and selling, oud means, oud is not any type of stick. Those type of stick that you use for, what is that one?
It's like violent. The guitar.
Guitar, yes, the guitar one. So guitar, selling I mean it includes many things. If it is guitar or any other, yes, the drum where you have the stick and you make noise. So all these are haram, and selling of these things is also haram as well. What about ijar dhalika? He said that
And
selling,
renting that.
yes, letting them.
Letting it, renting.
Yes, means selling these things are haram as well as letting them. Letting them means you give them, if someone is coming to hire, then obviously that's haram. Because they are not going to hire it for any good reason. They are going to use those things. Okay, now he's saying bayu ma'murin. What about business that is halal? Okay, business that is halal, but you don't get involved in the business when the second adhan is being called for Jummah. Because we've been told, إِذَا نُودِيَ لِلصَّلَاةِ فَاسْعَوْا إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَذَرُوا الْبَيْعَ. Meaning abandon the buy. No more, involvement in the business after the adhan has been called. Meaning once the time for khutbah starts, yes, come to the mosque. Here scholars have said, some fuqaha have deferred, the money that you are making after the second adhan is called is halal or haram. So they went to the extent, there are many scholars, they say the profit that you have made through halal business becomes haram because you sold the item after the second adhan was called. Because Allah says, فَاسْعَوْا إِلَى ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَذَرُوا الْبَيْعَ. Leave the business and come to the zikr, come to the mosque.
Is it the same ruling when you are working? Like both we are working, and then if you don't stop the work before the
I mean, it is serious issue, yes. You should have, one should speak to the manager also and get the leave for the period of time. Come for the khutbah, pray and then go back.
But there's not, I suppose the second adhan is...
Second adhan means when the khutbah starts.
When the khutbah starts.
When the khutbah is about to start.
But it's only meant to be one adhan, is it?
At the time of Prophet ﷺ, it was one adhan. At the time of Prophet ﷺ, it was one adhan. At the time of Abu Bakr and Umar, one adhan only. It is at the time from Usman radiallahu anhu, the two adhan system started. Why he started two adhan? Because he saw people are being busy with their and not coming in time. So he said, okay, let the Muezzin give the first adhan before the khutbah starts, as a wake-up call for them.
So wasn't it like the second one used to be?
The first one was somewhere.
Yeah.
The second one was in the mosque.
Yes.
The first one was in the somewhere marketplace.
Yeah.
To alert the people, to let them know that, let's say half an hour is there for the khutbah to start.
It's not there in UK. I mean, I've seen in India we do that, but here we haven't seen that. Right?
Okay, from that time, the practice is different. Some people stick to what was in practice at the time of Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr, Siddiq and Umar. And I'm not saying it is haram or something, but we prefer to stay to the system that was introduced or that was in practice at the time of Prophet ﷺ. And obviously Abu Bakr Siddiq and Umar radiallahu anhu. And Usman radiallahu anhu had that reason. But now everyone got what we say, timetables and watch and so on and so forth. Everyone knows now the khutbah starts at 12:35, for example, in our mosque. And here, Kavirshem, 1:45.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. That's a little bit late.
Easy to remember.
But late to remember as well. Yes, Abu Bashir, late to remember as well.
Late.
Everyone remembers that it is late as well.
Yeah. We probably...
I mean, especially during the December, January, the Asr time starts from 1:40 or something.
We just relax for 5 minutes and then we play Asr. That's fun.
Okay, let's carry on. He's saying, كَذَا الْحُكْمُ فِي مَا ذَاقَ مِنْ وَقْتِ غَيْرِهَا. He's saying that ruling is not specific or limited to Friday only. The ruling is same for each prayer. فِي مَا ذَاقَ مِنْ وَقْتِ غَيْرِهَا. Meaning when the time for the prayer is really close, then yes, don't get involved in the business, come to the other prayer as well. It's not only Jummah that is important, all Friday, 5 prayers are the same. And in Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, He talked about the righteous people. He said, رِجَالٌ لَا تُلْهِهِمْ تِجَارَةٌ وَلَا بَيْعٌ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَإِقَامِ الصَّلَاةِ. The righteous people are those who are not diverted, or they mean the business and other thing doesn't stop them from coming on time and offer the prayer. I mean, you can do business, you can do work, but at the prayer time, yes, offer the prayer. In Saudi, I'm not sure what things are now, but when we were in mid-90s or so, you rarely see any car passing on the highways or so, on the streets even, at the prayer time. But now some people are saying it's common. You can see people are coming and going, and prayer is also being held. Okay, and he's saying, وَصَحِّ مِنَ الْمَعْذُورِ أَنْهَا بِعُتَدِي. Unless if someone has got a udhr for not coming for Friday, or not coming for the other prayers, that's fine. Meaning someone got excused, like he's seriously ill, or someone is a traveler. Okay? So these people are excused. Even Jummah is not obligatory upon a traveler, or upon a sick person as well. He can do Zohar prayer at his home. Okay, now he's saying, وَيَحْرُمُ إِيجَارُ الْكِلَابِ وَبَيُّهَا. Okay, letting dogs and selling dogs is haram, بِغَيْرِ خِلَاف, there's no ikhtilaf in that, among the Hanabilas. Indana, when he says Indana, he means among the Hanabila ulama, it is haram to let a dog or sell the dog. And there is hadith as well in which Prophet ﷺ prohibited from three things. He said the Samanul Kalbi, the price that a person makes by selling dog, Wahulwanul Kahin, and a soothsayer. A soothsayer that makes money is also haram. Mehrul Baghi, and Nauzubillah, a prostitute who makes money by selling her body. Okay, what about if a dog is... What about a dog if it is, what we said, they are skillful dogs, isn't that?
Farming dogs. Hunting dogs.
Hunting dog and the...
Farming dogs.
Farming dog.
Guard dogs.
Yes. Even their scholars have said, if you want to give someone, let's say they are in need, just give them for free. They say don't sell and don't make money. Let's say you got too many, or you are not in need, and someone wants to borrow or wants to have it, give it for free. Don't make money.
Is it don't make money or give it for free?
Give for free.
Because we spend money on training the dog. If it's a military dog, it's a farm dog. Not sometimes.
You're not talking. Yeah, sorry. You're talking about the profit or not at all? Because you spend a lot of money on the dog to train. It's an effort and everything. You're not putting a profit on top.
Okay, to be honest, I'm not sure. Previously, they used to train, but just train them by themselves, and they were not institute or anything where you hand over the dog and they are taught by professional people and they charge money. No, it was the owner who used to train them how to hunt, for example. Anyway, keeping dog is for fashion is extremely haram. And there is a hadith that 1 qirat or 2 qirat of the reward will be deducted each day. And there may be many people who won't make 2 qirat or earn 2 qirat of reward every day. Okay, unless there is a pressing need or genuine need, then you are allowed to keep dog. Okay, now he's saying وَكُرْهٌ بِلَا حَذْرٍ مُبَايِةٌ إِمْرِئٍ, and وَكُرْهٌ بِلَا حَذْرٍ, meaning it is fine to go in a business deal with a person whose income تَمَوَّلَ مِنْ هِلٍّ وَاحِدٍ, whose income is mixed. Meaning someone whose income is mixed, for you it is allowed to do business with him. Like Prophet ﷺ used to do business with Jews at that time, and they were known to eat what we say, or use usury or riba. It is mentioned in the Quran, أَكَّالُونَ سَمَّاعُونَ لِلْكَذِبِ أَكَّالُونَ لِلسُّهْتِ. Okay? وَأَكْلِهِمُ الرِّبَا وَقَدْ نُهُوا عَنْهُ. They were known to consume a riba, even though it was prohibited upon them as well in the book. So despite that, Prophet ﷺ used to do dealings, business, buy something, sell something to them. So that's what he's saying. وَكُرْهٌ بِلَا حَذْرٍ, meaning it is fine to go in a business deal with a person tamawwala, who has got income made from halal and haram. Okay? وَمَعْلُومُ حَذْرٍ مِّنْهُ حَذْرٌ وَهِلُّهُ مُبَاحٌ. Be careful that if someone's income is mixed, then that is the ruling. You can do dealings with him, and you can accept his invitation as well, or eat food from his home, or eat food that he has prepared and invited you, because what he is giving you is not necessarily from the haram that he has made. We don't know. 50%, 60% income is halal, something is haram, unless he is saying وَمَعْلُومُ حَذْرٍ. If a specific item is known to be made through illegal way, don't use that one. For example, you know that someone has gifted him a goat or sheep as a bribery. Someone is a judge or something, okay, and there was a dealing behind the doors, and you know. So if he's slaughtering that one and preparing a feast and inviting you, and many people don't go, because now you know that the meat that is being used is from that one which has been given for him as a bribery. So he's saying وَمَعْلُومُ حَذْرٍ مِّنْهُ. Or you know that someone has stolen a mobile, let's say. Now he's selling to you. Okay? Now he's selling to you cheaper. You know that this is what he has acquired is wrong, so don't buy. Okay, one day I was walking in the market, Reading Market. You know where the HSBC and those banks and shops are. A person was coming and saying, do you want? I said, what? And he was showing the golden bangles or something. You want to buy? I said, get lost. I'm pretty sure that it was because the way he was approaching and showing a little bit of the bangles, it was stolen. And by the way, they give you cheap as well.
Fake as well.
Huh?
Fake as well.
It can be fake and can be real as well. But if you know that it is stolen one, don't buy. Okay, he's saying وَفِي الشُّبْهَاتِ مُبْهَمُهُ أُودِدِ. And if something is not clear, whether a particular item is halal one or has been earned through haram one, then at least it falls under the category of shubhat. Shubhat means it falls under the category of doubtful matters. If you avoid altogether, for example, you know someone's, what we say, shop is a grocery where he's selling alcohol as well. If you avoid dealings with him or going to his home and eating his food, that's fine. But it's not haram, by the way. Unless you know that the food or the meat that he's preparing is earned through illegal way, then don't. Okay? And he's saying something that is doubtful, yazdadu tawran. Doubtful are also many levels. There's little bit doubt, and sometimes the doubt is serious one. Okay, so avoid the serious one, and if you avoid the little one, meaning where something is doubtful but not seriously doubtful, still it is good to avoid. Why for? Because there is hadith in which Prophet ﷺ said halal is clear, haram is clear, and in between there are doubtful matters, but it is good to avoid those doubtful. What ghalabatul zan means?
Yeah.
Ghalabatul zan is you are not 100% sure, but more than 50% you are sure that this is. If something is more than 50, you say ghalabatul zan. Meaning you're not 100% certain, but you're close.
More probability.
More probability, yes. Okay, let's move ahead. ويكره بيع وابتداء بموطن الظلمات أو غصب لقصد تزهد. He said it, don't do business, selling or buying بموطن الظلمات, meaning in a place where injustice has been done. Meaning you know that this house or this place has been acquired by someone illegally. Okay? And he has opened a shop therein. You know that it is not his. He has occupied, illegal occupier. Okay? And there are too many those in that. Okay, so he's saying don't وَيُكْرَهُ الْبَيْعُ وَابْتِدَاءً. Business is disliked. He said he has used the word yukra, meaning it is disliked in a place where the zulm or injustice has been done. أو غصب, or a place that has been occupied forcefully, illegally. Okay, from here scholars have discussed the issue. What about if someone is offering prayer in the land that has been occupied illegally? Some scholars say that even the prayer you have to repeat. There is that opinion as well. And the correct opinion looks like a prayer is fine, but yeah, this act is wrong. Okay, let's take a few more before we stop. وَحِكْمَةُ بَيْنِ وَاشْتِرَاءٍ لِذِي النُّهَى تُوَصِّلُ ذِي فَقْرٍ إِلَى كُلِّ مَقْصَدٍ. No, he's talking about the wisdom behind the business. I mean, business has been made halal. أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا. Allah has made business halal and Allah has made riba haram. So what is the hikmah behind the permissibility of the business? Okay, there are many. It is a need. You have money and you don't have other stuff that you want to buy or you want to have. Okay, if there was no business allowed, people would have been in extremely problem. Your need of a pen, you have to made it for yourself. Yes. وَحِكْمَةُ بَيْنِ وَشِرَاءٍ لِذِي النُّهَى. He is saying the wisdom behind the permissibility of business, selling and buying are too many. Through this business, everyone reaches to, or everyone reaches, or everyone gets. Let's say everyone gets what he wants. You got money, other person got some food. He's selling the food, and yes, you pay the money. So you are benefiting from his food that he has prepared, and he benefits from the money that you have got in your pocket. تبارك ذو الأحكام والحكمة التي تحار عقول الخلق فيها فتهتدي. Okay, and I think it's coming somewhere further, that the hikmah behind Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made some people rich and some people poor. What is the hikmah? The obvious one is if everyone was rich, everyone got gold, everyone got silver, everyone got money, who was then going to work? Okay? No one would have been farmer, and no one would like to prepare food or work for other people. They would say, look, I got money as well. And the things would have been, the affairs of human being would have been in a serious problem. For example, in Saudi, they used to say, for this cleaning job, we need to hire someone from Bangladesh and Nepal. Okay? Because I'm Saudi, I can't do this job. And what if they were also the same rich people? Okay, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala making some poor, some people rich, the affairs are going smoothly, the affairs of this world. And what if everyone was poor? Then also a problem. You haven't got money to hire someone or give the wages. So if everyone was poor, again problem. So that's what he's saying. تبارك ذو الأحكام والحكم التي تحر العقول. Meaning, blessed is the one in whose rulings and the Sharia there is lot of wisdom. Taharul uqul khalq, meaning people are, what we say, are overwhelmed. Or people say uqul is overwhelmed. Sometimes they get to they understand the wisdom, and sometimes they don't. There are many things that we don't understand why it is this, but there is some wisdom, even we understand or not. Okay, but does Sharia bring something the Aql cannot accept? No. Sharia won't bring anything that is muhal. Muhal means that is unacceptable. Mean no one's Aql will accept. Yes, but it brings something that surprises them. ففي كل شيء حكمة ودلالة للداعين على توحيد والتفرد. In everything there is a meaning, in every creature or everything of this world there is a hikmah, there is a wisdom, and there is a sign that tells that the Creator is one. وفي كل شيء له آية تدل على أنه واحد. In everything there is a sign that tells that the Creator is one. I mean, see the system, human being, how the body works, all tells us that there is one Creator. And when we were learning, we were young child in madrasa, there was a poem saying that if there were two gods, there would have been chaos. One would have said, okay, today there will be rain, other would have said opposite. Okay, this person life should be taken today, the other would say, no, he should live 10, 15 more years or so and so forth. And it's mentioned in the Quran as well. لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. Had there been more than one God, the affairs of this world would have been in chaos. لفسدتا. Okay, we'll stop here. Any questions? No questions today. Next week we'll finish.